Hello everyone and welcome back to another episode of our Football Manager Road to Glory save here with York City, the save where we take York from the Vanarama Conference North all the way to the Premier League and beyond. In today's episode we start the last season of the series. We're playing Tottenham in the league. We've already had our opening game against Wolves. I'll show you how that went. I didn't show that because we'd already showed Wolves in the previous episode. If you are new to the save, please leave a like down below, a subscribe if you're new would help me out. Let's crack on with the episode. So this summer has been a little bit frustrating, everybody. There was a board takeover of a consortium, tried to take over, and that got pulled. We did actually have a transfer embargo earlier on in the season. It meant that there wasn't that much room for me to make the signings that I wanted to, but we're getting there now. I'm quite pleased with what we've done. There wasn't actually that much in the budgets when I'd renewed the players' contracts, etc. But everyone is renewed. We've raised up £28 million in sales. I'm hoping to get a bit more, couple more players leaving. Mundell's gone. Jamie Gray, big one, went for 17.5 million. Jamie, a little bit unfortunate. I think he's really, really good. I always have. He says he's 5-star potential, but he just wasn't quite good enough for the first team there, unfortunately. A little bit of a shame for Jamie. He's just a casualty of the fact that we're in the last season and I wanted to solidify other positions. Let's go back to the screen. Hawkins has gone out on loan. Gareth McKay, again, he could have been really, really excellent. Gareth, he was, remind me never to get a player from New Zealand, never to get a player who's not got a work permit. Every season since I got him, since he was 18, I've had to loan him out to try and get the work permit, and I just got tired of the situation. Boris Balic, what a name, love that guy. He's gone out to Reading for 425k. Guinchard, again, another casualty of the summer. He was really good for us. I did like him a lot. Very, very versatile player, but I think that was his downfall, if you know what I mean. I was constantly playing him off the bench in little bits and bobs of positions and runs in the team. He never got like a full run in the team, so he's off to Southampton. So coming in, I'm delighted to have got in Georgi Milivac. 7.5 million we paid for him. That was a brilliant piece of business, if you ask me. We could have possibly got him on loan again and save the 7.5, but I was more than happy to pay that for him. He's our first choice keeper, of course. Liam Robinson. Finally we got competition for the left hand side for West over on the left. I think he's a lot better than West. Just a really, really good player. A little bit older than I normally go for, but that doesn't matter too much at this stage. 23 years old, still a regen. Bought for, I think he possibly overpaid a little bit for him as well. He was actually on the transfer list for 79 mil, and we got it down to 59. I think he'll prove his worth over the course of the season. I was stunned and shocked to see this guy, Harry Dunning, on a free transfer from Arsenal. We actually paid, I think, 2.1 million compensation fee or something along those lines. What a player he is, by the way. Just absolutely incredible that they let him go for free. I'm really, really delighted. He fits the absolutely fits the criteria that we're looking into here in York for young English players with a lot of potential and a lot of upsell ability to them. So very, very pleased with the value for money in the market we got for that deal there, Harry Dunning. And then another one I'm delighted with, Keith Boswell from Birmingham. They're becoming a very, very good youth academy in Birmingham, producing a lot of decent players. Picked Keith up as backup for Stevens, or rotation I think with Stevens. He may fight for first team spots. Box to box, another natural box to box midfielders. Can't have too many of those in the squad. Absolutely delighted with him. 10.25 million. I just think he's going to be a wonderful addition to the side. Now, in terms of what we're going for, let's have a look at our transfers. How do we do this? So we've got a lot of players going. I'm trying to get Simon Herbert from Chelsea in on loan. I don't think that's going to happen. I think he's going to be in the Chelsea first team this season, unfortunately. So as a replacement, I'm looking into Owen Morris on loan instead from Spurs. I think that one's going to go ahead, so that should be good. Very, very good backup this season. Terry Wallace is going, or should be going. So Gary Ross, our former striker, is coming in. He's got a release clause of 7.5 million. Now I may have to... we don't have any money left in the budget. It's been very frustrating trying to sort of get in a bit more money. So I may have to renegotiate that and do that in instalments. But Gary Ross should be coming in for us. He was wonderful for us in his time here at York. He drifted off towards the end, but I think he will be superb backup or a squad player for us. Much, much better than Wallace, certainly. So in our first game of the season, we actually smashed Wolves. We really, really did. 5-1. Keith Boswell scoring on his debut. Milicevic, who's been linked with Man City and Liverpool in the transfer market. Luckily, I got him on a renewed contract last season. No release clause, as you can see there, which is brilliant news. So he's not going anywhere. Dale Mills and Miggins scoring from a corner there. Let's crack on with the Spurs game. Just a little, I mentioned this guy a few times last season. I think when I spotted him as well. Philip Anthony. I desperately want this guy. It's not going to happen this season. He's just too much. But he is like a key, marquee, number one priority. Look at the state of that. He's actually a natural secondo volante, which is a position I love, but also halfback there, and we all know how OP halfbacks can be this FM. Look at the absolute filth that is Philip Anthony there. He was actually my number one priority this season, but I think it was sort of 80-90 million that would have pulled the trigger on him, and I just thought, well, I can spend that on 2 or 3 other players, so I decided against doing that. So let's get to the Spurs match now. Okay, everybody, so here we are, Tottenham versus York. It's at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium at their place. Milicevic up top. I'm going to go with Robinson over on the left, see what he can do in the squad. Mills, an advanced playmaker, although we have got Dunning who can come on. Again, Pep, I'm thinking about selling Singualin. I mean, he's really, really good. I don't know. I just don't know. I may keep him. We will see what we will see if I need the funds. If I see any players that I must go for. Lambert over on the right. Henderson, Boswell is coming in for another shot at his spot there. See if he can keep this box-to-box position. We've got Stevens, of course, on the bench here. I think Stevens is probably a little bit better, but they're much of a muchness. I'm very happy with both of them. We're going to go with Harwood over on the left. Miggins, Reddy, Madden and Milicevic in goal. Our bench is very, very, very strong. Everyone. Finally, I'm really, really happy with where the squad is. I think if we can add a striker, backup striker, another one, a third choice striker, basically, third choice right winger, and maybe a third choice right back or second choice right back, we could really, really be going places with this squad. So let's submit the team and see if we can beat Spurs at their place. Would be a good result if we can, of course. Now, in terms of what I'm going to be doing with this save going forward for this season, I have faith in you, I have faith in you, I have faith in you. Send assistant for that. Play. Yeah, in terms of what we're going to be doing for this save for the season, Mills with a free kick, Lambert over the bar. I'm going to go to daily content for you next week. I'm also going to upload a video this weekend. My ideal scenario is to be finished up with this save by next weekend, so that should give us 7 or 8 episodes this season. Have a run in the Champions League hopefully to look forward to as well. But I honestly think, I'm very, very positive, I honestly think that we can actually push for the Prem this season if we make the right final couple of little transfers if we make the right choices. I think we're on track, but we'll see. I mean, Macy is just one I wish we'd had the money to bring through. Ayew scores. He's a wonder kid of theirs, left winger. Bit of a shame that, but like I say, I mean, away from home against Spurs, a draw would be good enough, really, I think, for me at this stage. I'm going to shout demand more at the lads. But we've got to remember where we are. We can't get too carried away. I know we're putting pressure on ourselves to try and push for the Prem this season and try and push for the Champions League. But we've basically completed most of our objectives of the save. It's just the final final hurdle that we need to go for this season. I don't think it's going to happen, if I'm really, really honest. I just think there's too big of a gap between ourselves and the rest of the team. We are closing in on them at the rate of knots at the moment. We are closing them down, but Milivojevic palms it over. But I don't think this season. I would have thought next season or the season after would be the ones to go for, which is why I'm intending to, like I say, finish up this season, really, really push as hard as we can. If we can do it this season, then wonderful. But then I'm going to do like an update. So you maybe have one update episode a season after that until Football Manager 21 comes out. I'd like a week between a week's break, basically, for Football Manager 21 to do my prep and stuff. Morrow, oh dear, absolutely destroyed by Spurs here, 2-1. I'm not happy with this. I'm going to give it a shout to the lads, show some passion. Yeah, not good enough, I'm afraid. So yeah, like I say, when this season is over, it's not the end of the save. There's going to be one or maybe two more updates, but they really, really will be updates. Like you might get a transfer special and then an end of season review, etc. You know, but that's it. Really, is what I'm intending to do there. If that makes sense to you all, hope it does. I'm just getting very, very hyped now. Very excited about the. About Football Manager 21. We're getting daily drops in our inbox. I mean, I would be happy. I would be, like I said on a couple of tweets, of people saying, "Oh, it's just repackaged, reskin Football Manager 20. There's no features." Well, what do you expect? It's a pandemic. You know, they've done wonders. SI have to get the game out at all this season. I'd just be happy with a reskin and an updated database, if I'm honest with you. So there we go. A bit of a damp squib, that one. Not that great signs for the season. Spurs 2, York 1. But we dust ourselves down, we pick ourselves up, we go again. I'm just going to say I'm not happy to the lads. And we see if we can get some better results upcoming, get some form going early on. So you can see why I want to do more episodes this season, because of the Champions League. We've got to come back to you, I think, on our first Champions League game. So we'll probably, I may come back to you at this one, actually, thinking about it, because I want to get the January done and dusted. So I think what I'll do is I'll come back to you for the Norwich and then this group stage in the Champions League game. I wonder if I play forward, if we're going to get our Champions League group stage drawn. I'll just go ahead and do that and see if that happens. So there we have it, everybody. The first game of the season. Bit of a disappointment, that one. 2-0 loss to Spurs in the league. Not so great, but we dust ourselves down. We go again. If you have enjoyed that episode, please leave a like down below, a subscribe if you're new. Would really, really help me out. To have a lovely rest of your day, everybody. Thanks for watching.